Kavanagh is the referee. Since the start of the 21st century, this is the 62nd meeting between Chelsea and Liverpool in all competitions, making it the most played fixture between English sides in that period. In some great battles, some great managerial rivalries, think of Benitez and Mourinho. And it gets the juices flowing again. So it was 2-2 and went to penalties in the Super Cup in the Premier League in September. So now they square up to each other again for a place in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. There's Andy Robertson.
The first thing to note is that Mane's playing on the right-hand side and Origi on the left.
Yeah, that's been normal when Origi's been needed. He does like coming from the left, like a number of right-footed players, really. Gets them into scoring positions on the inside. And here's a big mistake by returning Kepa. Rudiger didn't expect it. And Chelsea, I think, have dealt with the danger, which would have been self-inflicted. The two culprits, a little wave at each other as if to say, oh, we got away with it.
Well, Zuma's a big, strong defender,
Zuma, wasn't it?
Let the ball round under his foot. Not a good start for him, coming back into the team.
Here is Origi. There's been a big talking point around Chelsea Football Club that Frank Lampard has gone for 6 consecutive games to the services of Willy Caballero in preference to Kepa. Here's Zuma, who was nearly dispossessed, thanking the goalkeeper for giving him the ball in those circumstances. He's not one of those naturally footballing centre-backs. He'll be happy to play out in by Robertson and work for Arrizabalaga. That's done more calmly.
A nice, comfortable catch for him early on. Ball played into that near post area, no challenge on him. Frank Lampard was keen to say that he still has a lot of faith in the goalkeeper. Not a political aspect.
Yes, the when you drop a player who's cost that amount of money, beautifully judged by Van Dijk, and his value drops if you want to move him on. That's one of the problems managers face in this highly structured business industry of football at the top level. Here's the birthday boy, Rudiger. Now he makes an error, and Origi tries to punish him for it. Azpilicueta coming back to try and help, but Liverpool are still going. And Mane concentrating on his weaker side and getting the shot away. That's the problem playing from the right. You come in on your left, and he put it straight down the slot for Arrizabalaga.
We've seen one mistake from Zuma, we've now seen one from Rudiger. He actually looks like he gets back here and defends it quite well. But Origi just gets away from Lallana, does brilliantly, just to bring it back into that danger area. Just tries to hit through the back of the ball, straight at the goalkeeper. But a poor start from Chelsea.
Very poor, and Liverpool looking to feast on it. Williams. Started out as a winger, Nico Williams. The first winger to be converted into a right-back, especially in the modern game.
And there's another player that was out of favour for a long time at Chelsea under Frank Lampard, Olivier Giroud. Got his chance again. Spurs came back into the side and played well in that game. He was totally ineffective against Bayern Munich.
Towards Giroud, who's made a nuisance of himself, and here's Pedro in that energetic style. The first real problem in their own penalty area for Liverpool, and Virgil van Dijk coped with it.
Yeah, they created a 2v1 there. Giroud pulling onto the fullback. Barkley had made the run into the box.
Rudiger. They've been getting goals from defenders, actually, Chelsea, 7 of the last 10, particularly from this fella. He scored 2 at Bournemouth on Saturday. Charles Massey Ellis with the offside decision.
Well, that's his strength, isn't it, Marcos Alonso? Saw him play under Antonio Conte as a left wing back, and he did that job brilliantly. It's not quite so comfortable when he's playing as a normal left back. And once again, Frank Lampard before the game hinted that while he does brilliantly going forward, he needs to be good defensively as well.
He scored a wonderful winning goal against Spurs, Chelsea's last success. One win in the last 5. They played very well here. They'll be looking to find that muse again tonight against another major rival. Barkley's touch. Gilmour is very neat and tidy, and was praised by Frank Lampard, saying he had no problem at all including him tonight because of his work in training and in the games where he has featured. Here's Pedro. There's no flag here. It's a brilliant touch from the experienced Spaniard, and then he couldn't get the shot away. Williams was quick and just snuffed out the danger in time for Liverpool.
But Liverpool caught square here. Great crossfield pass from Barkley. See the body position of Nico Williams. He can't see Pedro when the ball's played, but his recovery run's really good. Pedro just gave him that chance with that second touch.
Willian to take the corner. Little flick in the end, just needed a touch at the far post. Rudiger was the player coming in. They do use Azpilicueta at the near post. It was his flick indeed, the captain.
It's a great little flick as well. He does well in the air for a player that's not particularly big. Giroud was close to it, so was Rudiger.
There's nearly another defender scoring in this run that Chelsea have just fallen away from the strike power from the more orthodox parts of the team. Pedro sliding it through. Barkley's made a couple of forward runs already.
Well, they've looked at the way Watford played against Liverpool and how they kept on making runs in between the centre halves against the very flat Liverpool side in terms of they were trying to play a high offside line.
Adrian has been the goalkeeper in the 2 other games. He was called in with Alisson being injured, who only just joined the club. Came on in the opening Premier League game, the very opening Premier League game on the Friday night before the first full set of fixtures. And Alisson damaged a calf and then played in the Super Cup and was the hero of the penalty shootout that Liverpool won. Alisson still wasn't fit enough for the league game here the following month.
Well, the Chelsea fans would have liked the tackle that Billy Gilmour just made. He's had a confident start, the youngster, playing very much the role that Jorginho normally plays.
Alonso just trying to curve it down the channel for Giroud. Astonishing, really, to think 4 FA Cup successes for him, 3 with Arsenal, of course. Origi. Well, it's an interesting challenge by Alonso. Mane looking for a bit of support from the officials. It looked as though Sadio Mane was ahead of Marcos Alonso.
Well, that was Liverpool at their best. Ball over the top from Van Dijk. Origi making the run. Good in the 1v1 against Azpilicueta. Not too many people beat him. And it's a decent cross played in. They had 2 players in there. Mane just runs beyond it. Is there a foul? I don't think there was in the end. Just got in front of the ball, Mane, although there was an arm just grabbing hold of his shirt there by Alonso.
Picked up by Adrian. VAR is part of this evening's officiating. A strange anomaly in the FA Cup that the grounds have it week in, week out. In other words, the Premier League teams, when they're at home, VAR is in place. Arsenal were at Portsmouth last night, and no VAR. Mane's in again. Zuma just kept up with him. Taken on by Williams.
Lydia got his shot away there. Sadio Mane, great ball played down the side of him. Zuma's got pace, that's one of his attributes.
Mane scored both goals in the Super Cup success. There he is again. Trying to work with Williams. Very tidy work from Gilmour, and here's Barkley, of course, a Liverpudlian of the Everton persuasion. Pedro. Will that fly this time? No. Giroud disappointed that the pass didn't come through, but it was there to be hit for Pedro.
And the pass wasn't really on. Giroud was never going to get the ball. You're absolutely right. When that comes to him, it opens up nicely onto his left foot. Just has to hit through the back of the ball. Another good pass out to Pedro down this left-hand side.
It's been a lively first 10 minutes. And Liverpool give it away in their own half. And Barkley, well, that gave Adrian a few more problems than perhaps a shot from that distance might be expected to do. Ross Barkley lined it up quickly. And he did put his foot through the back of the ball. Williams. Can't get through to Minamino.
Well played, Billy Gilmour again. Made the interception, then when the ball was played into him, knew where his next pass was. The crowd have taken to him fairly quickly here.
Well, there was a time, of course, the older Chelsea fans remember a whole legion of Scottish players at Stamford Bridge. The supply line now is not quite as great as it once was from north of the border. Fabinho. Speculative from Minamino. Has to turn and chase back as Chelsea come out confidently again. Pedro. Alonso on the outside, but he's looking to work with Giroud. Comes back to Pedro. And Willian! Parried by Adrian, caught by Adrian. And it was, in the end, excellent goalkeeping. Chelsea have suddenly found a bit more firepower after being on the receiving end in the early minutes.
Well, Pedro tries to play a little 1-2 here with Giroud.
Well, they have broken through, and Adrian has to look at himself. Willian this time can take the congratulations. In the 13th minute, unlucky number 13 for the man who wears number 13.
Well, it just made a brilliant save from the same man, Willian, only a few seconds earlier. And when they tried to play out from the back, Willian made the interception, and it's a good strike. It may just dip and swerve on the goalkeeper. He may have been unsighted. But how many goals have we seen with teams trying to play out from the back, giving it away in a bad area? He should do better, of course, the goalkeeper, but good power from Willian. Fabinho, the player that gave it away. That's a really poor mistake by the goalkeeper.
And a bit of luck for Frank Lampard and Chelsea. Chelsea, Willian, one of the players, a good number of the players have got winners' medals in this competition. And none of the starters for Liverpool have. That's Merseyside red in terms of the face, I think.
You said about the shot that Barkley had a little while ago that caused him a lot of problems. Seemed to be straight at him.
And Chelsea with a bit between their teeth. And a goal to the good. Giroud. It's over Willian.
Willian's first and second touch of the game. One was brilliantly saved by that man. The other was let in.
Whenever they play in the FA Cup here, Chelsea invariably score. It won't take them too long to get off the mark tonight. It's only once in 49 home FA Cup ties that they failed to score.
Nico Williams having to get round on the cover there. Once again, he was faced with a 2v1 situation. He will be a threat from set plays. Giroud, so will Alonso.
And Azpilicueta, who flicked the earlier one at the near post. Willian corner. Similar area, just a bit too high for the skipper that time. Pedro. Well, he conceded 1 goal in 11 Premier League games in a run until they played West Ham at home a few days ago, and they won the game, Liverpool 3-2. Defensively lax. Here is Kovacic, who's not a prolific goal scorer from that kind of distance. Can't see a better bet, but he's lost his balance. And goes Gilmour again. And again, to Barkley's benefit, free kick to Chelsea.
Well, he's having a very good start to this match, Gilmour. Another tackle that he threw himself at, won the ball there. Got it to Barkley, it was then brought down by Lallana. Good ability by Barkley, sees Lallana coming, just takes his touch away from him, gets his body across. Only one thing Lallana was going to do there, and that was commit a foul.
It's a very single-minded midfield player, Ross Barkley. And when he's on his game, he's been playing well for England over the last year or so. Always a regular in the Chelsea lineup. Well, they have got a left foot specialist. And there he is, beyond Willian, Marcos Alonso.
It's the right sort of angle for him. Willian will look at it, but I'm sure it will be Alonso that will try and bend it over the wall.
Keeping that's one way to stop it going under the wall. There's the kneeler. It's over the wall and it's just over the bar, only just. He's certainly got his sights set, hasn't he, in this passage of the season, Marcos Alonso.
And a lot of side spin on it, takes it away from the goal in the end. Was it underneath the crossbar? Probably not, as it went past. But a good effort from the left back.
Williams, nicely done. Leaders. A team that has lost their last 2 away games, and they're trailing here as Chelsea try and follow Atletico Madrid and Watford.
And after a very good start, Chelsea have started the game well. Here's the goal again, just cut across it. That's the save earlier on, the brilliant save that kept it out with that right arm. Here's the next one, straight at him, and tries to go with a very strange technique.
Yeah, I think the first one will have played a part, won't it, on his thinking, where he was able to sort of strong arm it away. And maybe he thought that's going to be the technique to deal with the second one, but I must say, I'm only trying to give him a little bit of an excuse, really. It was poor goalkeeping.
Well, they've already had 8 shots, 4 on target in the game. It's been a very entertaining first 19 minutes or so.
Arrizabalaga got away with what would have been a very early mistake when he threw the ball out to Zuma. At the other end, who is under the microscope at the moment. Rudiger. A little bit short from Gomez. Gomez didn't play at Watford. And Lovren came in and away because he was the one newbie in the back four that He got maybe more blame than he should have done, but it was a very passive performance by Liverpool standards. They got to half-time 0-0 and conceded early in the second half from a throw-in that opened them up. And looking for a response now. Williams, it's a decent cross. And Minamino wanted too long, and then a great stop by Arrizabalaga, not once but twice. And Liverpool had a real opportunity to equalise. And now they're stopped from reinforcing that claim. So there we are. It's a tale of two goalkeepers so far, Stuart.
Well, it may have even been 3 saves there. Good build-up from Liverpool. Williams with the good ball into the box. There's the first one. There's the second. And there's the third. Good goalkeeping all round.
And you could see what it meant to him. He's been out of the side, and you do need a bit of luck. As I say, he could have easily been responsible for Chelsea conceding in the opening seconds of the game. And now he is thinking this could be his night, Chelsea's night. There's Adrian. There's a long way to go. If Liverpool do lose, there will be questions asked as to why Alisson, he's not even on the bench, he's here. Jurgen Klopp's decision. You can certainly understand why outfield players, particularly after a tough evening, look at that.
Looking for a high boot, but really he's falling over is Olivier Giroud. He actually hasn't done too much right in the game so far, Olivier Giroud. Ball's been played up to him, he's given away possession, he hasn't won a ball in the air.
Gomez.